Good morning and welcome to Cullman Today. I'm your host, Katie Spicer. Today is Thursday, February 1st, 2024. Join us as we bring you the latest local stories, sports highlights, and community happenings. Stay tuned as we meet our furry friend of the week, spotlight some star students, and take a sneak peek at Bolorama weekend, followed by a quick weather update, a rundown of today's top news, and we'll pay our respect with heartfelt obituaries. Let's dive into the news that matters to you right here in Cullman. Local attorney Randy Allen Hames, 81, on Monday went to trial in federal court in Huntsville on charges of violating the Fair Housing Act by making unwanted sexual advances and demanding sexual favors in lieu of rent payments from 15 female tenants, including at least one minor in his Smith Lake area Hames Marina and Mobile Home Park. Hames was arrested in February 2018 and again in March of 2018 by the Cullman County Sheriff's Office on multiple charges of human trafficking, sexual extortation, soliciting prostitution, and stalking. Hames was later additionally charged with 2 more counts of human trafficking for allegedly demanding sexual conduct in exchange for the said Randy Allen Hames, providing favorable testimony or report while the said Randy Allen Hames was appointed as guardian ad litem over the said victim's name omitted's children in termination of parental rights action. The federal charges currently in court were filed in July of 2018. Hames's local cases were moved out of Cullman County after all local judges recused themselves due to their professional relationships with the attorney. The government alleged in the federal case that Randy Hames violated the Fair Housing Act by subjecting female tenants of the mobile homes to discrimination on the basis of sex, including severe, pervasive, and unwelcome sexual harassment, including those listed in the graphics on screen. In November 2023, in an agreement signed by the defendant, Alabama Deputy Attorney General John L. Cullman, Alabama Assistant Attorney General Michelle Davidson, presiding Shelby County Judge Laura M. Alvis, and Hames defense attorneys Johnny Berry and Brandon Little, Hames pleaded guilty to misdemeanor harassment in all 4 human trafficking cases. All felony and sex-related charges were dismissed, while Hames received a 30-day sentence in the Cullman County Jail on each harassment charge. The sentence was then suspended, and Hames was released on 2 years unsupervised probation and no fine. In the plea agreement, Hames agreed to the permanent surrender of his license to practice law. Hames's trial continued Wednesday. Cullman Today is excited to join the Cullman Tribune's long-standing feature that has helped hundreds of animals Pet of the Week. Howard, an approximately 6-year-old male hound mix with a cream and tan coat, is available for adoption at the Cullman County Animal Shelter. Howard embodies the simple and quieter ways of life. He maintains a low energy level and would make the perfect porch-laying dog for your home in the country or the best walk buddy in the city as he navigates his leash with ease. He is sure to express his excitement when you come home. His breed is known for its distinct hound dog bay, and Howard has been known to let one loose. Howard is a true gentleman with an understanding of personal space and boundaries. He cherishes the time he spends with handlers at the shelter and is sure to be your next best friend. Are you ready to howl with Howard? Head over to Cullman County Animal Shelter at 935 Convent Road Northeast, Monday through Friday, from 9 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. for a meet and greet. His adoption fee includes neuter, DH, LPP vaccine, Bordetella vaccines, rabies vaccine, wormer, general exam at the vet, and a microchip. Contact Cullman County Animal Shelter at 256-734-5448 or Cullman Animal Shelter at co.cullman.al.us. On Saturday, February 10, 2024, 91 Short Track in Hanceville will be kicking off its inaugural season with its first ever icebreaker race. 91 Short Track is a dirt short track expressly for go-kart racing. Owner Justin Morgan broke ground on the backyard track in the summer of 2023 and held 91 Short Track's first official race this past fall. It started off as a backyard track for my husband and son to practice on, said Morgan's wife, Monica Morgan. It's now turned into a pretty big deal. She noted that go-kart enthusiasts travel from all across the Southeast, including Tennessee, Mississippi, and Georgia, to come spin some tires and go for gold. The Morgans said they are pumped to offer the first official season with 91 Short Track and hope to attract drivers of all ages and levels with different competitive classes. With cold hard cash on the line, drivers will want to bring their A-game and make it to victory lane to have a chance to drive in the track championship race scheduled for the end of the season. Drivers can sign up on race day as they enter, with each class having differing registration fees. Gates will open at 9:30 a.m. with practice laps for the racers beginning at 9:30, followed by a drivers meeting at 12:15 p.m. Drivers must be present and signed in by noon to race. General admission for the audience is $5, and the Morgans recommend bringing your own chair for seating. 91 Short Track is located at 2341 Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, with a parking entrance located the next driveway down. There will be signs and workers present to assist with parking. For more information on 91 Short Track, call 256-887-3336. Now that we have the top stories out of the way, we are going to take a quick break before returning with sports. Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to find out what's going on in the world of sports with stories from Cullman Tribune sports editor Nick Griffin. Several local squads picked up wins on the hardwood Tuesday night as the regular season starts winding down and the postseason approaches. On the boys' side, Cullman raced past Pleasant Grove 81-47 and was led by Sam Duskin with 20 points. Fairview handled Haleyville 86-56, thanks in part to a 19-point performance from Kobe Payne, and Vinemont topped Holly Pond 48-42. The Eagles were led by Isaiah Jones, who posted 20 points in the win. Several girls' teams earned wins as well. Jayla Gorham finished with 16 points in Fairview's dominant 65-14 win over Haleyville, and Hanceville clinched its regular season area title with a 29-26 win over Etowah. Reagan Robinson led Vinemont with 11 points in its 37-34 win over Holly Pond, and West Point defeated Russellville 61-43, thanks in part to a 13-point performance from Liberty Shaddix. Most local teams will play their final regular season games Thursday night, with area tournaments set to begin across the state Friday. The University of Alabama announced this week that this year's A-Day spring football game will be played on Saturday, April 13th at Bryant-Denny Stadium. The annual A-Day game is the 15th and final practice of the spring training period. More information on A-Day, including additional activities, traffic, and parking, will be posted on rolltide.com when it becomes available. Alabama also revealed that the 2024 homecoming game will be played on Saturday, October 26 against Missouri in Tuscaloosa. Alabama is 88-13-1 in homecoming games and is currently in the middle of a 21-game win streak on homecoming. After collecting a pair of county championships at Tom Drake Coliseum Saturday night, the Good Hope Raiders and Lady Raiders returned to Wallace State Wednesday to finish up the regular season against Addison and Lauderdale County, respectively. Up first were the second-ranked 4A Lady Raiders and the number 1 team in Class 3A, Lauderdale County. Good Hope went into the locker room with an 11-point lead at halftime, but the Lady Tigers were able to make it a 1-point game by the end of the third quarter. However, Good Hope was able to outscore Lauderdale County 18-8 in the final frame to earn a 55-46 win over the number 1 team in Class 3A. Ivy Maddox raked up 26 points for the Lady Raiders in the win. A boys' game between Good Hope and Addison followed the highly ranked girls' matchup, and the Raiders built a 42-27 lead over the Bulldogs in the first half. Addison continued the battle in the second half, but couldn't keep up with Good Hope on the offensive end, and the Raiders pulled away to win it 88-65. Weston Hancock and Kamel Bell each posted 20 points for Good Hope in the win. Bradley Willett led the Bulldogs with 14 points in the loss. Both Raiders and Lady Raiders will be back home Saturday afternoon to tip off this year's 4A Area 13 tournament. That covers sports for today, but make sure to check with the Cullman Tribune each day for the latest in sports coverage from across the area. We'll be back after this message. Hello and welcome back to Cullman Today. Now it's time to speed things up with our news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. The town of Colony is opening their community center to Swifties and football fans alike for a Super Bowl watch party. Grab some snacks, dig out your favorite jersey or Arrows outfit, and head toward the southern part of the county on February 11th. Doors open to the party at 5 p.m., giving viewers and partygoers the best chance of securing a spot, with Super Bowl 58 kicking off at 5:30. The party will be hosted by the town's Parks and Recreation program, and food will be provided for as long as it lasts. Teachers and administration at East Elementary School spoiled 27 of their students with gift cards for a free hamburger at Jack's. These students showed up every single day that school was in session from October 9th to December 15th. The school made a special thank you to the parents of the students with perfect attendance, congratulating them on ensuring their children have every opportunity to learn and grow. Aspen Sellers, a West Point High School junior, placed third in the Southeast Horace Mann Academic Planning Calendar Contest. Students from across the country were asked to submit their original artwork in the hopes of being selected for the cover of Horace Mann's 2024-2025 academic planner. Greg Privet, a Horace Mann representative, visited the campus of West Point High School and presented Aspen with a $100 gift card for her winnings. February 9th kicks off Cullman County Cattlemen and Cattlewomen's Bull-O-Rama weekend. For 2 days, locals are invited to come out to the Cullman County Agricultural Center and witness bull riders and bullfighters with brass nerves as the top cowboys battle out one of nature's largest farm animals and hope to walk away unscathed. The Cattlemen and Cattlewomen's Bull-O-Rama will be held on February 9th and 10th, with the first red flag waved at 7:30 p.m. sharp. Tickets will be sold at the door. Children 5 and under are free. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respect with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Welcome back. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have passed away this week as we turn to obituaries. Richard Lee Sizemore. Richard Lee Sizemore, age 70, of Holly Pond, Alabama, passed away on Tuesday, January 30th, 2024. A celebration of life funeral service will be on Friday, February 2nd, 2024 at 7th Street Baptist Church at 2 p.m. Interment will follow services in New Hope No. 2 Cemetery in Holly Pond, Alabama. Visitation for Richard will be at the church on Friday from 11 a.m. until service time at 2 p.m. Moss Service Funeral Home directing. Laura Denise Stuckey. Laura Denise Stuckey of Vinemont, Alabama, passed away on January 26, 2024 at the age of 57. Miss Stuckey's family and friends will hold a private memorial for her at a later time. Holly Pond Funeral Home is honored to care for Miss Stuckey. Billy Thomas Sterling. Billy Thomas Sterling, 93, of the Sardis community, passed away on Tuesday, January 30th, 2024, at Princeton Medical Center in Birmingham. Visitation will be Friday, February 2nd, 2024, from 12 p.m. until 2 p.m. at Sardis Missionary Baptist Church No. 2, Sardis Community, where the service will be held at 2 p.m. Burial will be in the adjoining cemetery. That finishes up obituaries today. Our hearts and prayers go out to their friends and family. Now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Looking at today, we will see sunny skies with a high near 58. A calm wind will become shifting out of the southwest at around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. As we look towards tonight, we can expect partly cloudy skies with a low around 36. A southwest wind around 5 miles per hour helps set up for a calm breeze in the evening. Looking ahead to Friday, you can prepare for a mostly sunny day with a high near 65. The day will be met with a calm wind becoming northwest around 5 miles per hour in the morning. Later Friday night, you can expect a mostly clear sky with a low around 38 and an east to northeast wind around 5 miles per hour. Thank you for tuning in to Cullman Today. I'm Katie Spicer, and it's been a pleasure bringing you the latest community news and updates. Remember to have a wonderful day, stay safe, and join us again tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. From all of us here at Cullman Today, take care and have a wonderful day.